Yeah, they do. You're welcome to come by anytime.
Actually, I thought, you know,
it's a 2-ply veneer, and then I take my veneer and put it on top of that, and now I've made a 3-ply, and everything is crossed. So now I've got all my veneers are the same thickness and they're stable. Right, exactly. So all that goes into the veneer press, gets glued together, and then I take it out, and then I do my inlay work with it. And they're stable. When you're doing shoulder cuts for tenons, you know how you have to have this offset here? So rather than just clamping, I can do my adjustment here, my measurement here, just slide it back here, take my miter saw and do my shoulder and cheek cuts that way. And it's, so rather than put it in here, now it's cutting the whole tenon in 2 passes.
Instead of nibbling it off.
Instead of nibbling and nibbling and nibbling. Yeah. This works beautifully.
Yeah.
I use this con.
The whole thing.
Hey, there you go.
Can we bid you?
Welcome.
Well, then we built the car.
I just picked up another car.
He's trying to get everybody.
It's been in the garage for 20 years.
Big engine? Yeah.
283.
Oh, okay.
But now I have a summer.
Can we bid you?
And I've got out rails over there right up above Bob. They mount out here for longer extensions.
The other times
Yeah, comes out to here.
In their museum.
You run longer pieces, you know, you want to put stop blocks on it or whatever. Tight fit, so if you're going to run pieces through, you can lower that down. Hey, John. Or you can run it in and out this way.
Like I said, next year
You need that for kids and angry wives.
You can shut the drawers like that, but those are like $40 a drawer. I got all kinds of drawers. I said, I'm not going to spend that. So. And then Ken gave me some molding. So I put some molding up just on a couple, didn't do a real good job with it, so I don't look too close. There's a real bad joint there, but anyway.
But tell us. If you never told me, we'd never know.
Exactly. I put the lights in.
Yeah, only you know.
I put the lights in myself.
Oh, great.
And, put the floor in myself, and redid the bathroom. And she's happy with it, and it's 40 grand. I put myself in here. Keep my Playboys in there.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Stuff here. Other maps here.
Oh, Jesus. You got the air conditioner behind you?
Holy cow.
What we want to know is how do you get any woodwork
She
done?
says, you're getting the stack too high. She says, you got to do something. So I made this, and now I'm getting my stack kind of high again.
Yeah, you're loaded inside, so they're going.
So how often does your wife let you out of this room?
Double deck on it.
I hate to.
Was this your own idea?
Yeah.
Well, that's clever.
I've never seen this.
That is clever.
I never had any experience putting these hinges in before. These are what they call sauce hinges. SOSS hinges. I guess that's how you pronounce it. And you gotta get pretty good accuracy putting. No, I did not make the handle. No, I bought those over down the Shakers over there. They got a machine that cuts that. But this was the scariest part of the whole job, was cutting that in there, because I had the whole thing top done. And I said, man, if I should do something first. You bet I made some scrap. And this is another biggest thing too, was routing this out. I was worried about not getting this right.
Oh, yeah.
Don, is this oak?
All of it.
All
About 2 grand.
this size.
I was so thrilled with this when I made this. When I made this is all individual boards that I cut. And when I cut them, I kept them together, you know, each board.
Yeah.
But I never made it.
You got them glued to canvas, or?
Glued the artist canvas.
Yeah.
And I had a heck of a time finding artist canvas that wide. I had to go to an old place on 95th Street, never again parking. I had it, took it out of the attic, you know, brought it down. I said, okay. I was going to buy this. At the time I made this, you couldn't buy 60-inch timbers. You could only buy. I was worried about.
Oh, that's clever.
allowed to use 4 colors. Black, natural, hickory, and burnt orange, or combinations of that. I think I'm going to sneeze, excuse me. All the different colors are in these tubes here. We also have the colors that you see on those sticks behind you there. Those are what we do our trophy bats or our fungos or something like that in. But for, like I said, where we have an umpire and official rules that you're following, it's just these 4 combinations of it. The bat gets clamped with one of these clips, just like this. And they take the cap off the tube and then just dip it down in here, put it up on here, and just let it drip as it's moving down. And then they move this to just keep moving it down. Each time they're dipping and it's adding 2/10 of an ounce. So here again, they're still using a scale to make sure they're on track with the weight. Occasionally we'll have players that want their bat just raw, but usually typically they'll get 2 coats of finish on it, their color, and then a clear coat sealer over it. And sometimes players want up to 6 coats of finish on it. Some players, who's right, who's wrong, I'm not sure, but depending on preference, you have to know all of that ahead of time, because like I said, you're adding 2/10 of an ounce every time you dip it. Move to it. On this side, it's straight. It's straight, and you got looped. The looped side is the weak side. So they're going to put that company logo in the center of that weak side, so that the player has a visual to look at. As they're bringing that bat around, they always want to be able to see the company logo, so that the ball hits here, so they have no choice but they're hitting that straight, strong side of the bat.
Look like you know what you're doing, man.
No, more than an hour. Yeah, an hour. Yeah.
He's got a lot to grow.
I don't know why they're eating those brats. Gee whiz. You're going to regret that tomorrow, you know.
I don't like them either. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Compliment.
I love it when they encourage you.
Great. They're doing great. We've had encouragement big time, I'll tell you.
Encouragement.
Let's see, paper it won't harden completely for,
She said for, yeah, but I mean, to like, you know.
oh, enough. She said about it. And it's okay that the wire goes down because it's like